Good evening and welcome to a very special edition of the News Hour agenda that we are bringing to you from Hyderabad on ground, of course, just in front of the beautiful Char Minar in the old city, which is seeing a very interesting battle ahead of the fourth phase of the Lok Sabha polls. Now, during the course of this entire campaign, we've seen an old comment of Akbaruddin Owaisi come up where we have seen MIM leaders come out and say that give us just 15 minutes and we will show you what can be done, to which, in fact, a member of parliament, while campaigning for BJP's Madhvi Lata in the same constituency, we're talking about Navneet Rana, said, just give us 15 seconds and the whereabouts of Owaisi brothers would not be known. To which Owaisi has also responding, saying, we'll give you 1 hour and we'll also come where you want us to go. Take a look at how this political face-off has played out in Hyderabad.
अरे हिंदुस्तान हम 25 कौड़ है ना, तुम 100 कौड़ है ना, ठीक है, तुम तो हमारे से इतने ज्यादा है। 15 मिनट के लिए पुलिस को हटा लो, बता लेंगे किसमें हिम्मत है, कौन ताकतवर है। 15 मिनट हटा लो।
छोटा बोलता है कि पुलिस को 15 मिनट हटा दो, तो हम दिखाएंगे बोले कि क्या कर सकते हैं। छोटे को मेरा कहना है, तेरे को 15 मिनट लगेंगे छोटे, और हमको सिर्फ 15 सेकंड लगेंगे। 15 सेकंड पुलिस को हटाया, 15 सेकंड अगर पुलिस को हटाया तो छोटे को बड़े को ये पता नहीं लगा कहां से आया और कहां को गया।
मोदी जी को मैं बोल रहा हूं कि 15 सेकंड दे दीजिए, आप बिल्कुल 15 सेकंड दे दीजिए। आप क्या करेंगे, अखलाक का हाल करेंगे, जैसा मुख्तार को किया वही करेंगे, या पीलू खान। 15 सेकंड ने बोल के 1 घंटा ले लीजिए ना। हम भी देखना चाह रहे हैं कि आप में कितनी इंसानियत अभी बाकी है या नहीं है। करिए, कौन डर रहा है, कौन डर रहा है। हम तो तैयार हैं। दिल्ली में प्रधानमंत्री आपका, RSS आपकी, सब चीज आपका है। करिए, कौन रोक रहा है आपको। बोलते क्यों है, करिए ना, बल्कि हमको बता दीजिए कहाँ पे आना, हम आ जाते हैं।
Opposition leaders have been quick to slam the remark by the BJP leader. However, the Sena has come to the defense of Navneet Rana, saying that she was only responding to Akbaruddin Owaisi's remark.
Akbaruddin Owaisi, if you remember, some years ago, he had made a similar statement that, remove the police from India and see what happens. We'll finish a certain community in like 20 minutes and all, So I think once again they have done the same thing. And what Navneet Rana has said, it's a rhetoric. I mean, if you are going to pinch us, we are not going to leave you. So this is a rhetoric which should be seen only in those terms.
BJP candidate from Amravati, Navneet Rana, is heard speaking in a video where she says if the police is removed for 15 seconds, they will show a younger brother his place. The Election Commission of India must take immediate cognizance of this speech and serve a notice to Navneet Rana for violating the Model Code of Conduct.
Now, this heated debate has come in the backdrop of a report that has been published by the PM's Economic Advisory Council, which talks about the demographics in India. Now, as per this study that shed light on change in demographics across various countries from 1950 to 2015, according to the findings, India's Hindu majority population has experienced a decline of 7.81%, while we have seen during the 64 period, the Muslim community witnessed a significant increase of 43.14% within the time frame as per this report. Naturally, this has also sparked off a huge political controversy. The BJP has called this a serious issue and has blamed it on the appeasement politics of the Congress party over several decades. We've also seen how this report states that minorities in the country are not just protected but were thriving. BJP says this busts the narrative built by opposition that minorities feel persecuted and threatened in India.
ये जिस आंकड़े की आप बात कर रहे हैं वो प्रतिबिंब है कि कांग्रेस के राज में किस प्रकार से हिंदू समाज के ऊपर जिस प्रकार से सामाजिक प्रहार हुए हैं, हमारे समाज को जाति के आधार पर बांटने की किवायत हुई है, ये उसी का एक साक्ष्य है, ये उसी का एक परिणाम है।
The opposition has started reacting to it. We have seen reactions coming in from various opposition parties, and they question the timing of the release of this particular report.
By any words, you cannot diminish the clarity of data, whatever you want. Now we want to know that what is the timing of Karnataka saying that we will give Muslim reservation? मतलब वो भजन करने के लिए दे रहे हैं क्या उस समय, या उनको कोई इल्हाम हो रहा है कि इस समय देना चाहिए?
इन्होंने एक तरह से चारागाह बना दिया इन भारत को, बिहार को, रोहिंग्या बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठीज को वोट बैंक कांग्रेसियों ने बनाया और ये भारत के सनातन को खत्म करने की एक साजिश भी है.
Now, the opposition has been quick to question the authenticity of this data, while Owaisi says that this report is from WhatsApp University. We've seen RJD's Tejaswi Yadav say that this is a way to mislead and spread hate. Others in the opposition have questioned how this data can be accurate when the last census took place in 2011.
ये कहाँ से आया, ये सवाल कहाँ से आया आपके पास? ऑफिस की तरफ से ना. ऑफिस को बोलो प्रियंका जी पूछ रही हैं किसने भेजा उन्हें.
Why this survey, this economic survey, they have given this data now when election is going on? It is purposely. They want to polarize. And definitely BJP and its government is behind this. Just to separate the nation, just to separate the people of this country.
जो सेंसस होना था 21-22 में, आज 24 हो गया, अभी तक तो हुआ नहीं. ये केवल देश की जनता को भ्रम में डालना और लोगों में नफरत फैलाने की बात ये लोग कर रहे हैं. ये पूरी तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री जी, भाजपा के लोगों का यही एजेंडा है.
रिपोर्ट कौन बनाया है?
इसमें जो लिखा गया है
नहीं, लिखा नहीं गया है. व्हाट्सएप यूनिवर्सिटी का तो नहीं चलेंगे. रिपोर्ट किसने बनाई, किसकी रिपोर्ट है, बताइए.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And for more on this, let's go right across to our guest. Joining us with me on my right is NV Subhash, spokesperson of the BJP. We also have Suresh Kochatil, I beg your pardon, senior journalist. Shujat Ali is leader of the Congress party. With us is Mir Inayat Ali Bakri, leader of BRS, and of course Sayeda Falak, leader of MIM. Let me start first and foremost with you, Mr. Shujat Ali. What do you make of these comments that have been made in the peak of the campaign? We're just about 3 days away from the end of the campaign, and once again, 15 minutes, 15 seconds acquiring center stage. What do you make of this?
मुझे लग रहा है माधव ऐसा कि हिंदुस्तान जो है पागलों की अंजुमन बनता जा रहा है. अरे चुनाव का जमाना है, इकोनॉमिकल पॉलिसी ले आइए, बेरोजगारी को खत्म करने की बात कीजिए, प्यार मोहब्बत को बांटने की बात कीजिए, मुल्क को तोड़ने से बचाइए. ये आपको करना है. ये कहाँ इंसाफ है कि 15 मिनट दीजिए, 5 मिनट दीजिए. हम इन दोनों ही ताकतों का दिल की गहराइयों से खंडन करते हैं और भगवान से, अल्लाह से, ईश्वर से दुआ करते हैं कि अल्लाह इन सबको अच्छी अकल दे ताकि हमारा मुल्क हमेशा हमेशा कायम रह सके.
All right, Mr. Subhash, how do you respond to this? Because the opposition is saying that this is a clear attempt to divide, to put out hate speech, etc. Those are the charges that they're making against you. How do you respond to that?
This is not a hate speech or the political speech in that. This is in response to Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi in 2013 when he made this statement. What I question, the credentials of the Congress party or MIM party or the BRS party. What did you do when the Congress party was in power in 2013? What did they do? They just filed a case, and then when the BRS government has come, they did not do just anything. Instead of that, they are the friendly partners. So the question here is, why is MIM and Owaisi brothers are being threatened by the lady who has been contesting here from Hyderabad? That means their foundations has been threatened. They feel that they are little losing very, very badly because their hukum from past 30-35 years where MIM has been constantly winning here from Hyderabad constituency, that one lady from from nowhere, she has come and then she has got a ticket from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Okay. And then we have been grooming her from past 3-4 years so that she will face and then she will tell the people of Hyderabad that MIM is not only the party, the Bharatiya Janata Party is only the party which will develop, including the old city. Why are you talking about old city, old city?
Okay.
We wanted to make it the new city, the happening city of that.
Okay, so there are charges against, of course, the BRS, but since the question is also from MIM, you're feeling threatened by the comments of this particular leader. Why are you feeling threatened? It's only a response to what Mr. Akbaruddin Owaisi said. Please respond.
No, let her take 15 seconds, let her take... Why 15 seconds? Let her take 15 minutes, 15 hours, 15 days. We are not scared, we are ready. ताकतें तुम्हारी है पर खुदा हमारा है, लाजमी है कि हम ये देखेंगे. The country has given BJP 10 years. And even after 10 years, they are not talking about education, development, infrastructure, women's safety. I think maybe they are scared that they are going to lose these elections. That's why from, every day their leaders are spewing hate against Muslims. From Ghuspetiye, 8-10 बच्चे पैदा करने वाले, Razakar, Jihadi, Pakistani to Muslim reservation, and now 15 seconds and then we don't know what else they are going to say. How low will the BJP stoop? We are fed up now. We are fed up. How low will they stoop? How they are trying to, in this election just spread communal hatred among the citizens of India.
Okay. You're spreading communal hatred. That charge coming once again. Would you like to respond to that?
No. See, when, the Bharatiya Janata Party, Narendra Modi government gives a gas connection to a poor people, we don't discriminate whether it is from MIM or BJP or Muslim or Hindu. When we give, the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana a house, we don't discriminate. When there is no discrimination on the schemes which have been implemented by Narendra Modi government from 10 years, why is this when a statement in response to the statement which has been given by your own leader, instead of the condemning on that, you are feeling threatened and then you say that we are.
Okay, that's a fair point. By end of the day, Owaisi has made the statement. You can't run away from that fact. So Mr. Owaisi also made a provocative statement.
I want to respond to his comments. See, all citizens are equal. All are paying taxes.
Right,
so whatever schemes the government is bringing, all will get the benefit. You are bringing laws based on religion, sir.
No religion.
BJP is getting laws based on religion.
Hindu God,
CA is based on religion.
When we talk about Hindu God, you say that, we are...
One by one. Yeah.
See, when we talk about our own, just Hindu God, when your leader criticizes Hindu God and goddesses, no one just responds on that. And when we say that, don't do that, all religions are equal, you say that we are Mataparamana reservations, and then we say that we are...
Let me bring in the BRS. Because BRS also, he has made a charge that you did nothing for 10 years when you were in power. That's why things have come to such a pass. Would you like to respond to him, Mr. Bakri?
Actually, that time, already BJP taken lots of actions. We are running the government peacefully in 10 years in Telangana. You can see the development. We are the first states in the country who has taken the lots of projects from outside of the country, and we are also developed each and every place of the
on
districts.
Owaisi, he is saying you did not take action on Owaisi.
Now,
that is his charge.
Right now, I am asking to the election commission what is he doing at the time of election. She won the 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Why not the election commission taken the action? Both of them. My asking from the election commission, why are not taking the action against the both of them?
Okay, unfortunately we don't have the election commission on this panel, but Suresh Kochatil, would you like to respond to that?
Yeah, I think it's a basic game of one-upmanship, 15 minutes versus 15 seconds. But if you go back, Madhav, and look at the history of campaigning in Hyderabad, and I've seen this from last 30-35 years now. Asaduddin Owaisi's father was there earlier. The language is very similar. Nothing has changed except for television. The language has become more sharper, that's all. We didn't have TV channels before, say 10-15 years ago, that active. But what you're seeing in the old city of Hyderabad is not the talk of development. Remember, the metro that was supposed to run from MGBS right up to the end of Falaknuma never ran. Nobody spoke about it. This is what my grouse is. The grouse is that old city is not getting the development that it should have seen. From my childhood, when I used to ride cycles here and come here from Jammu Osmania, the same street, the same development, nothing has changed. This is what I'm asking. Do the development. Look at cities which had historical things like Constantinople or many other cities. They have developed, they have created modern systems around. But if you walk around Lad Bazaar, it's the same Lad Bazaar which was there 30 years ago. Nothing has changed. If you talk about Pathargatti, the same Pathargatti. Nobody is speaking about development here. Everybody has got into politics, but nobody is speaking about development. What about education? We all speaking about education. The question is very simple. Look at the number of children employed in different shops here. Why should they be employed? I mean, they are there all over the city. I'm not saying just Old City.
Okay, that's a very valid point. At the end of the day, this is what citizens want. They want development. But I have to come to the subject of our discussion. I want to ask Saida a pointed question. Saida, why is it that we see several MIM leaders? It's not just this 15 minutes. We saw Waris Pathan say 15 crores. Why are these kind of open threats being made? Maybe these comments of Navneet Rana are not acceptable. If we assume that, then the comments of Mr. Owaisi and of Mr. Waris Pathan are also not acceptable.
We don't make such comments. We don't make such statements. All the hate speeches come from the BJP leaders.
One second, I am quoting to you.
Hate speeches come from BJP leaders.
I am quoting to you. I am quoting to you what Waris Pathan made. One second, let me read out the exact quote of what Waris Pathan said in 2020 in context of women protesting in Shaheen Bagh against CA. He says, only our lionesses have come out and you are already sweating. Understand what will happen if we come together. We may be 15 crores, but we are heavy on 100 crores. Remember it. हम भारी पड़ेंगे 100 करोड़ पे तो ये स्टेटमेंट तो दिया है
listen at
तो वो भी तो कम्युनल स्टेटमेंट है
मैडम टाइम protests were happening against CAA and BJP has targeted only the Muslim community and so we according to him he said 15 crores भारी पड़ेंगे उन लोगों पर जो मुसलमानों को निशाना बना रहे हैं उन लोगों पर जो हिंदुत्व को लाना चाहते हैं
100 करोड़ पे बोला मैडम 100 करोड़ भारी पड़ेंगे 100 करोड़ पे भारी पड़ेंगे तो सेम चीज नहीं है
that was his statement that was his point he tried to make
but that was also controversial Suresh should not respond to that you want to respond to that
Waris Pathan
is it on only those who are pushing an agenda
is constant. Let us remember one thing, and this CA bogey has to go away. CA is about talking about giving citizenship, not taking away citizenship.
But you have to.
Let us understand. Let us understand the basic.
We'll come to you.
I'll come back to you. Let me just answer that question. So let us not get into the CA debate here. The question, what did Waris Pathan say? Did he not say, if he is addressing only the BJP, he should have said BJP members, so many numbers. But he's saying 100 crores, it's obviously an attack on the Hindu population across India. It's as simple as that. I mean, you don't need to be a kind of a genius to understand whom he was talking about. Waris Pathan is addressing, if you look at him in television, he does the same language. If he's doing here, he does the same language. This is the problem. You provoke one and it will provoke, the Einstein equation comes into play here. And that is what the most dangerous thing is.
Okay. Mr. Shujat Ali, you want to say something?
Yes. See, both the parties are having a communal agenda. Except communal agenda, what they are having, tell me? What they are having, tell me? Narendra Modi ji requires medical treatment. What he says? Hindu Muslim. He is now not the Prime Minister of Muslims. Is he not the Prime Minister of the downtrodden? He is always talking about Hindu Muslim. He talks about, हिंदुओं के पास अगर दो भैंसे हैं तो एक भैंस मुसलमान ले जाएगा अगर हिंदू माँ और बहन के पास मंगलसूत्र है तो मुसलमान छीन लेगा ये कोई लैंग्वेज है अरे आप सबको अगर बहस करनी हो तो हमारे जो बीजेपी के गॉडफादर हैं नरेंद्र मोदी उनके गंदी पॉलिसी पे उनके गंदे बयानों पे जो ना सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान को बल्कि पूरी दुनिया को शर्मिंदा कर रहे हैं उस पर बहस कीजिए गुर्बत दूर कीजिए गरीबी दूर कीजिए
भाई साहब आप
इज्जत करना सीखिए
सुनिए अरे सुनिए भाई आप जो बोल चुका है अब देखिए आप नरेंद्र मोदी का जो बयान जो दिया है आप पूरे तरफ से पढ़े नहीं यही है अफसोस अफसोस की बात है कांग्रेस वाले क्या है वो ओनली पिक एंड चूज जस्ट वही करते हैं अब ये है हमारा दावा एक ही है कि अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी सत्ता में आ गया तो सत्ता में आएगा रिजर्वेशंस निकाल देंगे वो और जो रिजर्वेशंस निकाले के वो मुस्लिम्स कोटा में डालेंगे अरे कौन बोल रहा है भाई आपको इधर सीए के बारे में अभी तो कौन बोले इट इज वेरी क्लियर दैट वी आर गिविंग सिटीजंस नॉट टेकिंग लिसन
एक करके यू कैन रिस्पोंड
नहीं सुनिए
okay let me respond to it. He has said that is in the context of only reservations that comment has been made. That is a clarification coming in from him. You can respond to him.
So I say that if you see the Congress party, it is only appeasing certain sections of the people. Why you are appeasing only certain sections of the people when there are majority of Hindus on that? If your prime minister candidate, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, if at all he becomes president, he should really talk about whole country and Hindus also.
Okay.
Then why is he telling that only reservations निकाल के मुसलमान को देंगे मुसलमान अरे कौन बोल रहा है भाई इधर
and also inheritance etc. There are several controversial statements that have been made by Congress also, which is why the BJP says and PM Modi says this is where it becomes controversial.
I am officially telling you that Congress has not made any such comment. This has come from the University of WhatsApp, planned and spread by Bharatiya Janata Party.
Income redistribution has not been stated by Mr. Rahul Gandhi that would be looked at in terms of
equal income to every citizen of the country, he says.
On the basis of a study.
Yes, definitely.
So what does that mean?
What is the meaning? Very simple. If I have got 100 rupees and I have got 10 children, I will give 10 rupees to each children.
Great.
Each child.
Great.
So what is wrong in it?
Yeah, but that becomes complicated when you look at it from the complex of individuals earning.
Because आपके दिमाग में गोबर भरा हुआ है तो आपको गलत सेंस में
ये इनका अच्छा आप जवाब दीजिए।
आपके पास
आपके दिमाग में गोबर भरा हुआ है, ये इनका आरोप है, प्लीज जवाब दीजिए।
वही आपके पास इतना अच्छा एडवाइजर है जो अपना सैम पिट्रोडा जी है, फिर उसके बाद वो अपना उसका नाम क्या है उसका अरे सुनिए मोहन भागवत जी ने क्या कहा आरएसएस का चीफ क्या बोले, वी आर नॉट टेकिंग रिजर्वेशंस बोल के बोला है। आप तो सुनते नहीं हमारा बात, सुनते नहीं। और क्या बोल रहे हैं आपके पास सैम पित्रोडा जी है, मणिशंकर जी है, और वो क्या बोलेंगे, बर्बाद करके लगेंगे आपको। यही है आपका जो एडवाइजर है।
कल का है ऑल साउथ इंडियंस आर अफ्रीकन, बट ऑल साउथ इंडियंस आर अफ्रीकन।
देखिए बहुत सारे आरएसएस के एजेंट हमारी पार्टी में हैं।
जी भी हंस रही है। आप सहमत हैं सैम पिट्रोडा से?
हमारी पार्टी में बहुत सारे एजेंट हैं बीजेपी के। हम आहिस्ता निकाल रहे हैं,
एक एक करके। हाँ,
हम आहिस्ता निकाल रहे हैं।
यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सैम पिट्रोडा, वो बीजेपी के एजेंट है।
मैं बीजेपी को उनको नहीं बोला हूँ, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ
कौन एजेंट है सैम पिट्रोडा के सवाल।
मैंने उनके सवाल पे नहीं कर रहा, मैं आमतौर पर ये कह रहा हूँ कि हमारे पास बहुत सारे लोग घुसे हुए हैं। स्लीपर सेल्स हमारे पास हैं। स्लीपर सेल्स जो है गड़बड़ करते हैं और वक्तन फौक्तन हम उनको निकालते हैं।
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग रेवलेशन बाय द कांग्रेस स्पोक्सपर्सन, बट सईदा जी, सिंस यू आर लाफिंग, वुड यू लाइक टू रिस्पॉन्ड?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं आपको कांग्रेस के स्पोक्सपर्सन को ये बोलना चाहती हूँ कि वी आर नॉट डूइंग कम्युनल पॉलिटिक्स। जब बीजेपी के लोग हम पे जुल्म माइनॉरिटीज को टारगेट करते हैं ना, तो दैट टाइम ऑलवेज कांग्रेस मेंटेन्स क्रिमिनल साइलेंस। आप लोगों का मुंह नहीं खुलता। देखिए कर्नाटका में हिजाब बैन बीजेपी ने लाया था, ऑलमोस्ट 1 ईयर होने को आ रहा, वहां पे कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म हो गई। क्या आप लोग कांग्रेस ने ऑफिशियली हिजाब बैन को रिवोक किया? आप लोग हमेशा चुप रहते हैं, इसलिए जो है ना हमको आना पड़ता है। और एक पैनलिस्ट ने जो ओल्ड सिटी के डेवलपमेंट के बारे में बोला था, आई वांट टू रेस्पॉन्ड टू दैट। सी, आई वांट टू टेल यू ऑल दैट मेट्रो रेल प्रोजेक्ट हैज बीन स्टार्टेड इन ओल्ड सिटी, रेनोवेशन वर्क्स आर गोइंग ऑन, मेनी फ्लाईओवर्स हैव बीन बिल्ट, an IT tower is going to be constructed in Malakpet. Many parks and sports complexes have been opened. So not development is going on. Development चल रहा है in every city. इंडिया के हर सिटी में जो है ना एक पुराना शहर रहता है, एक ओल्ड पार्ट रहता है, एक न्यू पार्ट रहता है. So there will be differences. And if you compare the old city of Hyderabad to other cities old part, then Hyderabad is very much developed. Every city in the country has an old part and a new part.
Okay, I want to come back to Mr. Subhash on one point. Mr. Subhash, there is one point that you have to make as far as this OAC comment is concerned. If 11 years later, you have a candidate responding to what Akbaruddin Owaisi said way back in 2013, it's also a fact at the same time that the court has also cleared him of wrongdoing. So why should that remain as a political issue?
No, it's only the reminder. It's only the reminder. What we are telling is that give a chance to the Bharatiya Janata Party. We will show the development. ओल्ड सिटी में जो रहते हैं मुसलमान भाई जो भी रहते हैं, सभी लोगों का विकास जो है, विकास हम करके दिखाएंगे। ओल्ड सिटी नहीं, ओल्ड सिटी की बात नहीं।
Comments are certainly welcome, but can two wrongs make a right is a question. Suresh has a smile on his face. Yes.
Madhav, if you are aware why he got acquitted in this case, because the police under TRS, under BRS gave a statement in the court in an affidavit saying that can't find the original video.
Once again, yes. Direct charge, Mr. Bakri, respond. It is the BRS's reason.
I'm not saying it. Affidavit was filed in the court saying they can't find the original video.
So let them take honest. Let them explain.
Everyone is seen the video.
Yes. Respond. Let them respond, please.
मैं ऑनरेबल एडवोकेट साहब अगर ये बोले हैं तो इसका मतलब ये है कि जुडिशरी के ऊपर इल्जाम लगा रहे हैं, हमारे पे नहीं
सर। तो सरकार की दलील है कोर्ट में, आप जुडिशरी को कैसे कह सकते हैं?
पुलिस ने फाइल किया एफिडेविट, जुडिशरी को क्यों बदनाम कर रहे हैं?
एडवोकेट नहीं हूं मैं, एडवोकेट में जर्नलिस्ट पूछता हूं राइट नाउ वेयर इज द इलेक्शन कमिशन, व्हाई नॉट टेकन द एक्शन?
आप एक पूछा तो आप एक पे जा रहे हैं।
दोनों को पूछ रहा हूँ,
मैं एक ही पूछ रहा हूँ।
पुलिस एक करके उसे जवाब देने दीजिए। नहीं, बट बाकरी जी ये जवाब नहीं हुआ।
स्टेटमेंट आई कैन गेट यू द स्टेटमेंट राइट नाउ। डिबेट होने के बाद आपको लाके दूंगा स्टेटमेंट। पुलिस ने कोर्ट में एफिडेविट फाइल किया कि हमारे पास वो ओरिजिनल वीडियो ही नहीं है। And the court said this is absolutely deplorable. क्योंकि हर चैनल में चला था वो वीडियो.
मैं आपके लिए बताना जरूरी समझता हूं कि अगर अकबरुद्दीन अवैसी ने कुछ कहा है, उनको रिमांड किया गया, इमीडिएट एक्शन लिया गया, उसके बाद उन्हें जेल को भिजाया गया, उसके बाद जमानत पे आने के बाद हुआ. मैं पूछ रहा हूं, कल ही तो बताई है लेडी बच्चू तो बताया कि एक एमपी, एक ऑनरेबल एमपी की हैसियत से आकर ऐसी बात करती है तो हम गायब कर डालेंगे.
इलेक्शन कमीशन सुमोटो नहीं ले सकता. आप कंप्लेंट किया?
आपने कंप्लेंट किया सर?
You
have sent the complaint. When did you send the complaint? Today you have sent the complaint. Okay. We will follow up this story. We will complain. The complaint will be followed up with the election commission. Yes. सुजा जी.
देखिए, एक हमारे जो मिनिस्टर है इंफॉर्मेशन ब्रॉडकास्टिंग के, उन्होंने खुल्ला माइक पर, वीडियो पर, टीवी पर सब में कहा कि देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो डैश डैश डैश.
गोली मारो वर्ड का प्रयोग नहीं है, बट फर्स्ट पार्ट ही सेड, राइट?
गोली मारो है भैया. देखो
क्राउड सेड इट, द क्राउड सेड इट,
आपके पास है,
द क्राउड सेड इट.
तो और क्या हो, और क्या चाहिए?
हाँ, बट ही द मिनिस्टर सेड देश के गद्दारों को.
देश के गद्दार कौन है? तुम लोग हो देश के गद्दार. क्यों हो? तुम लोग बांट रहे हो. तुम हिंदू और मुसलमान को बांट रहे हो. मेरी
आप समझते कम है.
मेरा जो समाज है मुस्लिम समाज, मेरे मुस्लिम समाज में भी मंगलसूत्र को लच्छा कहकर पहनते हैं. हमारे जो प्यार है तहजीब से, हमारे भारत की जो तहजीब है, उसको हम बेइंतहा चाहते हैं. तो आप ये कहते हैं कि अगर मुसलमान है तो गद्दार है और इनके जैसे लोग नेशनलिस्ट हैं, बांटते हैं.
I think nobody in the right mind would say that. Once again, sir, you have touched upon a very sensitive subject. I don't want a wrong message to go out. Let's stick to the facts. Certainly, it is a matter of concern if such slogans are raised. There's no two ways about that. There cannot be any incitement of violence, and certainly not against any community. But Mr. Subhash, since the charge is against a minister of the BJP, would you like to set the record straight on respond to Mr. Sujat?
अब मैं क्या बोलूं? अभी कांग्रेस पार्टी समझते कम और बोलते ज्यादा. अब कौन बोला है आपको? जस्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन द ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मिनिस्टर बोला है आपको ये ऐसा जस्ट दिस. अरे सुनिए गद्दारों को अगर बोल चुका है सभी के सामने, वो क्या बोला है? वो गद्दारों को जो देश में रहते हैं, देश की धरती में रहते हैं, देश के सब कुछ हवा सब कुछ लेते हैं, मगर विदेशों के लिए वो अगर सपोर्ट करते हैं, वो जो गद्दार है, वो जो घुसपैठी है, वो जो नेबरिंग कंट्रीज में यहाँ पर टेररिज्म फैला करते हैं, उसको करते हैं जो सपोर्ट करते हैं.
I am in Hyderabad. He is in Hyderabad. There are certain people from Burma. They have been allotted by Government of India and UNO. You know, all जो होते हैं पनाह गजीन जिसको कहते हैं, उनको कोई ना कोई अलॉट करते हैं.
ओके.
तो भारत में हैदराबाद में कुछ सर्टेन जो है लोगों को जो अपनी जान गंवाते बच गए, तो उनको लाकर हैदराबाद में छोड़ा गया. मेरा पॉइंट ये है, बार आप जो कहते हैं घुसपैठिए कहते हैं, कितनी शर्म की बात. कमिश्नर पुलिस के पास रिकॉर्ड होता है, पाकिस्तानी यहाँ मौजूद है कहते हैं, पाकिस्तानी को बता नहीं सकती.
Let Suresh respond to that. Suresh, I got your point. Suresh, this entire false bogey of immigrants, outsiders, Ghuspetia, Desh ke Gadaro are raised by BJP. Once again, that is the charge of Shujat. Would you like to set the record straight on that?
एक ही बात बोलना है, because I come on many debates with him. I just want to tell him one thing. Why do you have the guilty feeling? जब गद्दार बोलते तो आप गद्दार नहीं है, तो आप गद्दार नहीं है. क्योंकि आप somebody is feeling guilty that somebody is being described as गद्दार. And that is the point here. रोहिंग्या अगर फुटबॉल टीम बना सकता है, रोहिंग्या अगर परसों ही पेपर में आया था, 2 पासपोर्ट बनाए थे, आधार कार्ड बनाए थे, कौन बना रहा है? एंड बाय द टाइम इट इज नॉट UNO which is issuing, it's UNHCR which is issuing the refugee cards. और रेफ्यूजी कार्ड में बहुत सारे रेस्ट्रिक्शंस है. जम्मू में देखा है हमने ये सेम इश्यू जो हैदराबाद में हुआ था. ये लोग सऊदी अरेबिया क्यों नहीं जाते? ये लोग पाकिस्तान क्यों नहीं जाते? ये लोग ओमान क्यों नहीं जाते? ये लोग कतार, अरे कोई नहीं जाता वहां, वो भारत देश में आते हैं. ओके, वो यूरोप जाते हैं, लेकिन वो सऊदी अरेबिया नहीं जाते. ओके, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ बस.
Saida, would you like to respond to that?
I want to bring in one more statement coming from a BJP leader, Ranjit Srivastava. He has said that 5 साल से मोदी जी जो है मुसलमानों को तोड़ने में लगे हुए हैं. अगर इस कंट्री से जो है मुसलमानों की नस्ल को खत्म करना है तो PM मोदी को वोट दो. सी अगर आप लोग इतने बयान रोज आप लोग देते जा रहे हैं तो अपने ऑफिशियली मैनिफेस्टो में बोल दीजिए ना कि यू इफ यू आर गोइंग टू विन यू विल मेक डिक्लेयर इंडिया एज अ हिंदू राष्ट्र.
Okay.
ये खुलेआम डिक्लेयर कर दीजिए.
Okay, now I want to bring in one more aspect before we wrap up this debate, and that is of the EAC, the Economic Advisory Council of the PM, where in fact you have Asaduddin Owaisi, who has called it a report from WhatsApp University. You would have seen that report, Mr. Subhash. The charge is that A, how is this data accurate when the last census happened in 2011? B, of course, the WhatsApp University charge, and C, is this all being timed very conveniently for the elections?
No, it has nothing to do with the elections, because election always happens. Even in 2019 also, the parliament elections happened. This is, the constitutional provision which has to be done. So the point is, see, we have to go into the fact that whether it is true or not. But when we go into the fact that every country, everywhere in the world, certain sections of the populations has been, drastically growing on that. This is, the matter of concern which should be really curtailed or something on that. And this is not in the Bharatiya Janata Party agenda, or this is not in the Bharatiya, the Prime Minister agenda in that. The fact that, the report which has come, even if you take about 2011 census also, definitely there will be, the caste, the census will be there, the religion census will be there. So even in, the census which have happened earlier also, in other parts of the country also, definitely it's going up.
This is a study. This is a study across the world, not just of India, of the population growth and changes in demography over 65 years. And these are a matter of fact, says the government. Saida, your response to this?
See, first of all, we don't trust that data.
Why?
We are not sure about the authenticity of that data. We are not sure about it. Maybe it has been released by WhatsApp University people, as Asaduddin Owaisi has already said.
The PM's Economic Advisory Council has some standing.
Secondly, according
to
the National Family Health Survey, the fertility rate of Indian Muslims has gone down from 4.4 to 2.4 children per woman. And thirdly, I have read that report, and in that report, India's majority and minority population incline and decline is being compared to Pakistan's and Bangladesh majority and minority incline and decline. So, by comparing our population, majority and minority incline and decline population with that of Pakistan and Bangladesh, will India lead to become the #1 country in the world?
Suresh, respond to that. Why are we comparing?
I think the report. Can I respond to?
Yeah, I want Suresh to respond. Yeah.
The simple thing, this report, as was mentioned, is comparing 130 countries, the status of the majority of population of those countries versus the minority population of those countries. Nepal was there, Pakistan was there. Can I respond, please? Myanmar was taken. Okay, this is not a study of 10 years. This is a study from 1950 onwards. You can gather data from different sources. You don't need a census. You have so many surveys that, Madam, can I respond, please? This data which you're talking about, please read it. Please read it before coming. No, you have not read it. Can you tell me what was referred to in Nepal? Can I ask you what was referred to in Nepal's population? Nepal's Hindu population has suffered the same thing. Myanmar also suffered the same thing. What they are saying is that majority population in 3 countries around India.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have to come in now. We are completely out of time. Suresh Kotatal, NV Subhash, Sujat Ali, Mir Inayat Bakri, Saida Farak. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Certainly, of course, it's been a very, very heated debate. The political temperature, even though there have been showers this evening, is only rising in Hyderabad. And over the next 48 hours, it's going to be very interesting as the campaign intensifies to a final crescendo. Do join us for tomorrow evening's broadcast on the News Hour agenda at the same time.